Today's horoscope from Academy, Aries, June 19, 2025. Good energy is with you today for playful activities, creative charm, and romantic connections. Although it can begin in a mentally scattered way, it shapes up to be a strong time for connecting openly. You can feel especially hopeful and motivated, and you seem to get along with everyone right now, from all walks of life. The ability to successfully combine grace and assertion helps you out today, and adds to your persuasiveness. Promotion. AL or publishing activities can be in good shape. You stand out from the crowd, particularly on creative and romantic levels. A partner or friend could point you in the direction of creative change and inspiration. Sharing activities, ideas, and entertainment with people you care about can be especially healing and could help cement a bond. People are attracted to your more unique qualities and talents. 2024 and 2025 thus far have been one of the most critical periods in your life in regard to our relationships. This is because mighty Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth, was dancing across the sky from you in your solar house of partnership. From now until June 2026, you will be granted extra luck around sharing, resources from your partner, or even the ability to heal traumas as he visits your solar house. This could be an auspicious period to combine your assets and investments with a lover, as well. However, if going through a divorce or separation, you may now find that you are able to go in peace and may even be awarded more than you'd expect. Your thoughts are well organized, and you seem to be able to hit just the right note with everyone, especially family members and friends. Express your vision and try to help others make it a reality. While many find you to be hot/cold, this is not totally accurate. You are actually highly consistent and dedicated to your passions. It is the passions that fluctuate naturally. If you find yourself wanting new foods or flavors, do not deny yourself these inroads to higher truth. The cravings for hot spices like curry or chili peppers or cooling agents like avocado and yogurt are truly beneficial for your system. Pay attention to your inner voice through diet and thrive. A vibration often brings the opportunity for learning with it. You may find that you are seriously considering some future formal education on this day. If this is what you need to get closer to achieving your goals and dreams, then waste no time in making it happen. With a path as dynamic as yours, knowledge is essential. You often need to dedicate yourself to learning before you can make the strides and achievements you desire. Make this happen. With after 6 years Uranus moving into his final 3 weeks in your work sector today, with Venus at his side and Mars returning to your career sector tomorrow, you are not only moving into some of the most pivotal weeks of this professional year, but some of the busiest. This is making Mars' last full day in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery all the more urgent, as he fires up a passion for adventure that you can hopefully hold on to. Fortunately, there are 5 planets in a playful and creative part of your chart that will continue to fight against life becoming all work and no play. 5 days after clashing as a full moon, as the moon makes its only visit to your communication sector while the sun is in your relationship sector, their friendly aspect peaks. What the full moon was able to flush out when it put a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the test, the sun and moon are working together to give a voice to. Aries, your instincts today are sharp but your patience is sharper. Use both. Quote of the day: impulse ignites, but intention sustains. Color: flame red, bold, but rooted. Lucky numbers: 3, 9, 14. A spark of inspiration may tempt you to act fast, but don't skip the groundwork. Something long-lasting needs a slower burr. Our eyes in the sky. For June 19, 2025, the Tarot brings forward a story of breakthrough, emotional clarity, and reclaiming your power in unexpected ways. The cards drawn today are the Tower, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and 10 of Cups. This combination weaves a narrative that starts with surprise or shift, but flows into something beautifully stabilizing, emotionally rich, and full of promise. Let's walk through the energy together. The day begins with the Tower, a card that many fear, but one that actually arrives when life is realigning something that has gone too long without change. Have you ever had one of those moments when something you've been avoiding finally comes to a head, and afterward, though it was uncomfortable, you feel strangely lighter, even clearer? That's the Tower at its best. It might come as an unexpected conversation, a change in plans, or even a small epiphany that shakes up your perspective. Today, try not to resist what is shifting. What seems like a disruption could be the very thing clearing space for something better. Sometimes the universe gently rearranges us, other times, it gives us a nudge we didn't know we needed. Right after this shake-up, the energy softens beautifully with the Page of Cups. There's a vulnerability here that feels fresh, raw, and open-hearted. This card often symbolizes emotional messages, creativity, or the arrival of something unexpectedly sweet, a compliment, an apology, an invitation to connect. You may be feeling more sensitive today, but instead of hiding it, this card encourages you to embrace your feelings, even the awkward or childlike ones. Be open to small gestures of kindness or intuition. If your heart speaks softly today, listen. It might come as a hunch, a memory, or a feeling you just can't shake. That is your inner voice gently guiding you back to yourself. As we move forward, Knight of Pentacles arrives with the steady hand of grounding energy. After the emotional highs and lows, this Knight reminds us that real change and progress happen through consistency and care. Whether you're working on your goals, tending to your health, or repairing relationships, the Knight encourages you to keep showing up. Small, practical steps taken today will have a long-term impact. Don't underestimate the power of doing something simple with devotion, watering your plants, making a nourishing meal, or following through on a promise to yourself. This is about quiet commitment over flash high moves. Then comes the luminous Star card, shining over everything that's come before it. The star brings hope, healing, and the promise that something greater is still unfolding. If you've been feeling a bit lost, stuck, or uncertain lately, this card reassures you that you're being guided even if you can't see the whole picture yet. There's something incredibly reassuring about the star. It reminds us to look up again, to remember that the journey continues and that our dreams are not foolish. They are sacred. Take a moment today to reconnect with something that inspires you. It might be art, nature, a spiritual practice, or even just the sky itself. Let it remind you that you're not alone and that renewal is not only possible, it's already happening. Finally, we close the reading with the beautiful Ten of Cups, a card of emotional fulfillment, harmony, and deep connection. Whether this shows up in the form of family, chosen community, or even a peaceful moment alone where you feel truly whole, this card says, joy is here. Or at the very least, it's within reach. After the earlier shakeup of the Tower, this card is a confirmation that the release was worth it. Today may end on a high note, or it may simply hold a small, powerful reminder that you are loved, that your heart is capable of great connection, and that home is not just a place, it's a feeling we carry and share. So, June 19th reminds us that even when the ground shifts beneath our feet, beauty and meaning often emerge in the spaces we thought were broken. From revelation to resilience, from vulnerability to victory, there's a rhythm today that calls for trust, openness, and a return to what truly matters. What part of today's message spoke most to you? Have you recently gone through a personal Tower moment that led to unexpected clarity or peace? Share your stories in the comments, it might just be the encouragement someone else needs to read.